Hey guys, it's Allie, and we're going to be breaking down the music I'm most excited for in 2024. We're going to give you a list of stuff that's actually confirmed, and then stuff that I'm just kind of itching for. Coming up on February 9th this year, Declan McKenna is releasing his third studio album on his own record label, To Complicated. I had to read that to make sure I said it right. We've already heard the first three singles, Sympathy, Nothing Works, and Elevator Hum, but honestly, Declan McKenna has done nothing but just surpass my expectations every time he's done a new music release. It was already described as a guitar pop heavy record, and honestly, that's everything that I'm about recently. This record, What Happened to the Beach, has 16 tracks. One of the fun things I found out about this record is that Brad Simpson from the Vamps co-wrote on the song Mezzanine, so I'm excited to hear that. Another record I'm excited for is Idol's Tangk. Honestly, I stumbled upon Idols because I was asked to shoot one of their concerts a few years ago, and I was just absolutely amazed by what a show they put on. And I listened to some of their stuff, and I loved it. I honestly loved it. So hearing that they are putting out a new record this year, I am so excited for. In a quote, Joe Talbot, vocalist of Idols, said that this album is made of gratitude and power. All love songs, all is love. And that he wanted to make people dance and feel the love that he needs in his life. We've already heard 2 tracks from this album called Dancer and Grace, but the album has 11 tracks, including songs called Hollow Notes and Idea 1. Neck Deep are releasing their first self-titled record on January 19th on Hopeless Records. Neck Deep is a band near and dear to my heart. I've been listening to them for a while now, and every once in a while they'll have tracks that just kind of disappoint me, to be honest. But with a quote from Ben Barlow, he said, "We made this record ourselves at a warehouse in Wales, with Seb at the helm, and the rest of us over his shoulder like we used to." He said the album is about knowing themselves and knowing their ability. It's unapologetically us. It includes the 3 tracks we've already heard, It Won't Be Like This Forever, Heartbreak of the Century, and Take Me With You. There are 10 total tracks on this record, and honestly, I'm so excited for them, including my favorite title already, and I haven't even heard the song, Dumbstruck Dumbfuck. Another self-titled record release coming this year is Bleachers. Bleachers is a personal favorite of mine. I've loved Jack Antonoff and everything he does, as we all do. But Bleachers has a soft spot in my heart. We've already gotten tracks called Modern Girl and Alma Mater. We're getting a total of 22 tracks on this record. There are co-writes from Lana Del Rey, Sam Dew, Kevin Abstract, Ryan Beatty, Soundwave, and look, if you're deep into Bleachers lore, you know Sam Dew and Soundwave were part of Jack's side project, Red Hearse, and honestly, it's my favorite Jack Antonoff project. So, hearing that both of them have a place on this record, I'm incredibly excited. But the thing that I'm very excited about, now, there's a track called Hey Joe. It is written by Jack and Aaron Dessner, both lovely folks in the Taylor Swift world, so we may get some tea spilt with Hey Joe. Hitting album number 10 for them, Coldplay is releasing Moon Music. It's expected in May 2024. I'm finding out that Max Martin is the producer on this record, which means it's probably going to be pretty hot pop heavy. Max Martin is the ultimate pop producer, and for a band like Coldplay, honestly, a match made in heaven. He's already done work with Coldplay in the past, and, he's not new to the music of pop. In fact, he's tied with George Martin for the most #1 Billboard 100 hits. That's gotta be a lot. Again, one we don't have a ton of information about, but it's going to be an interesting drop. Ed Sheeran and J Balvin are apparently releasing a joint record in 2024. They've already released 2 singles together. Apparently, they met up together and honestly hit it off, so they decided to, write a whole record together. That one is going to have a lot of interesting twists, and honestly, Ed Sheeran is an endless spout of music, so it'll be a really great record either way. Last and final one I'm excited about that is actually confirmed. MGMT is releasing their first record in 6 years. It will be their 5th studio album. I think we all have a soft spot for MGMT, and I think this record is going to be amazing. It will be well worth the wait. Moving on to where I'm more Delulu. Albums I think we're going to get in 2024, and I really hope we do. First and foremost, Coin. They are an indie pop artist, and I need everybody to listen to them because they're so freaking good. The last album they released was called Uncanny Valley back in 2022, and they've been pretty quiet ever since. I follow them on social media, and they kind of just do photo dumps every once in a while. And Coin is so incredibly talented. I can't imagine they don't have something up their sleeves that they're not just going to randomly drop this spring. Another one for the Delulu girlies, Paramore. I made a video about Paramore and their current standings with their label lists. And there's rumors flying around that they're going to be doing what Taylor Swift did, re-recording all of their past recordings to technically own their music now that they've departed from Atlantic. I think we're going to get another Paramore record, but I don't think we're going to get it until the fall. My proof on that? Nothing. I just am being Delulu. Next up, Haim. We haven't gotten an album from Haim since 2020. which means it's been 3+ years since we've gotten new music from them. Granted, they've been all out and about. Don't you worry about them. They are busy gals. Jack Antonoff isn't just working on Taylor Swift. I'm sure he's gotten plenty of projects up his sleeve that we don't know about, and I think one of them is going to be a Haim record released this year. I think it's going to be a summer hit. I think they're going to itch for all the summer girls, summer anthems, because that's what they do really well with. So it'll be interesting to see if we actually get one from Haim this year. An obvious one, Reputation Taylor's version. If we don't get it this year, there will be problems. There will be no explanation, just Reputation. And I will stick by that. Will it be in February? Probably. I think it'll be announced in February. Everyone's talking about Swiftie theories that'll be announced at the first weekend in Japan. And I'm behind that. But I could go on a little bit further about my theories on Reputation. I'll have to make another video about that. Casey Musgraves. Casey Musgraves is rumored to be out of the relationship that she was in post her divorce. If there's one thing about Casey Musgraves, is she writes about heartbreak, love, all of that stuff. So for her not to release a record after having features on different songs in the last year would be kind of shocking. The last one we got, I know that it was a letdown for some people. It wasn't a divorce record that everybody was looking for, but I think we're going to get something real good out of the next one. Now she's probably in the studio somewhere, hiding away, hopefully giving us a Golden Hour Part 2. Last but not least, which this one is probably a stretch because of how busy his year has been, but also would not be surprising to me, but Noah Kahan. Noah Kahan exploded in the scene last year, and he's been making really great songs for so long. I simply can't imagine he doesn't have something ready to be released. Stick Season had such a great success. There's no way that he's not ready to release something else. And I think he's probably tired of hearing Stick Season. Even though I'm not, I bet he's probably tired of hearing Stick Season, and very grateful for it, but I think we're going to get some more Noah Kahan this year. Even if it's just a single, I'll take it. Because I can't imagine he's just going to keep re-releasing Stick Season with every other feature, which I'm not opposed to, don't get me wrong. But I think we need some new Noah Kahan. That's all I have for you today, and keep your ears open and honestly, be ready, because I feel like this might be the year of random drops. Let me know down in the comments what you think's getting released this year, and be sure to subscribe for more music content.